Namaskar. Today we are going to see the seventh chapter of Geeta from 26th to the last verse. वेदां समतीतानि वर्तमानानि चार्जुन भविष्याणि च भूतानि मां तु वेदन कश्चन. Veda means to know. Veda means to know. Okay. So what Shri Krishna is saying that all the living, non-living things, whatever been happening over here, I know them in the past and present, and maybe he is saying in future as well. I know them, but they don't know me. That is the biggest miracle. That is the biggest trap you are living in. It means that is the Maya, that is the mirage that you are in, and that is why people do not come to know me. Once they get out of this mirage, then they come to know me, and that is the way you have to live a life. You have to become yogi, bhakta, and perform work is worship at every moment in your life. Okay, so now Dnyaneshwari Maharaj is saying, येथे भूते जी अतितली ती मीची होणे ठेली आणि वर्तता हाती जेतुली तीची मी. सेम थिंग. भविष्यमाणे जे ही तीही मज वेगळी नाही, हा बोलची एरवी काही होय ना जाय. नाव ही इज ॲडिंग दॅट दोज थिंग्स दॅट इव्हन इन फ्युचर there will be some people, there will be some entities, and they will be my own reflection and me only. You try to understand this. Nothing comes and nothing goes. Agaji Zalichine, as we saw in Dasbodh. Same thing here. Nothing comes and nothing goes in fact. Everything is me. That's all. दोराची या सापासी डोंबा बडीन गव्हाळ ऐसी संख्या न करवे कोणासी तेवी भूतांसी मिथ्यत्वे. It means the as we have seen the example of that rope which is falling in the night sky and we feel that that is a snake. Similar example is given to this world. We feel it is there, but it is going to get perish sooner or later. And there are things in between as well that we are going to discuss. So at the same time that rope is there, in the night we do not understand whether it is white, black, or it is having a wheat color, wheatish color, or it has some gray color, or what color we don't come to know. But once we go near, then we understand, oh, that is a rope, it is not a snake. Similarly, when we try to understand these things, go near to the God, we understand, oh, it is like this. Beautiful. It is a falsehood only. But we have to follow the righteous path. We have to live a life with all ethics and humanitarian values. Okay? That is the way to reach there. ऐसा मी पंडू सुद्धा अनुस्युत सदा असता या संसार जो भूता तो आने बोले. Anustit means it. I was there, I am there, I will be there. Akhanda means without any gap, I am there. आता थोडी ऐसे गोठी सांगिजेल परियेसी जे अहंकार तनुसी वालभ पडिले. It means when we start thinking we are body, then when we start egoism, me, myself, mine, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll have this, that, and all those things. I hope you understand. At that time, what happens, you see? इच्छा द्वेष समुत्थेन द्वंद्व मोहेन भारत सर्व भूतानि समूहम सर्गे यांति परंतप. It means Arjun, you have some wishes and then you try doing something. If you try to hate, if you have some wishes and with hate you do something, there are so many things entangled. Then what happens? That either you get satisfaction that, oh, I defeated someone. Okay? So then I defeated someone means duality is there. I am different, that person is different. I am defeating him, I am earning this, I have become powerful, I have become rich, I have become this, I have become that. Okay? Then in this mirage you get entangled. And then what happens? we are so engrossed into that we forget God is there. We forget for what purpose we got the human body. And then we start committing a lot of things which we should not do. And you try to avoid this. This is also a message here. ते इच्छा हे कुमारी झाली, मग ते कामाच्या तारुण्य आली, तेथं द्वेषेसी मांडली वराडिक. Okay, then your wishes, and then you are doing anything to fulfill those wishes, and then you might start hating someone who has some things. For example, some rich person, people are there who start hating their richness and all those things. Some intelligence are there, intelligent people are there, some powerful people are there, and you start hating and all those things happen. Okay, we are not into that. या दोघांचा जन्माला ऐसा द्वंद्वमोह झाला, मग तो आजियाने वाढविला अहंकार. सो हेट अँड विशेष अँड डुईंग एनिथिंग टू फुलफिल दोज थिंग्स, देन ड्युअलिटी कम्स. That I want to be better than someone who is, for example, whom he hates, for example. And then what happens that first you go to this level. Oh, I want to earn 1 million. Oh, you earn 1 million. Oh, but that person has 100 million. So you go and 100. You defeat that one, all people at 1 million level. You go to 100 million level. Okay, then you start seeing this. Oh, I want to go to billion. So once you start winning by doing any means anything and earning power, money, and so many things, once you win, then you feel egoism. Yeah, you feel, yeah, I'm like this, I'm like that. It is written here, huh? And then your egotism, me, myself, and my power, my money, and all those things you start feeling. जो धृतीसी सदा प्रतिकूळ नियमाय नागवेसू आशार से दोंदुलू alasata. Means then what happens that when the sattva guna is there, when you are trying to live a pious life, you have a lot of patience, perseverance. But here now you have a lot of hope that okay, keep patience, something good will happen when you are living a pious life. But once you follow this hate and wishful and to be powerful, to be to be richest person and all fantastic things, by doing any means you are trying to do that, then what happens? असंतुष्टीची या मदिरा मत्त होनी धनुर्धरा विषयांचा ओवरा विकृतीसी असे. Once you start doing anything to achieve anything, then the wine of those things reaches into your head and you start behaving as if you are a devilish being. तेडे भावशुद्धीची आवाटे विखुरले विकल्पाचे काटे, मग चिरले आव्हाटे अप्रवृत्तींचे सॉरी. So then you don't remain on the pious path. You try to do anything and you try to achieve anything by any means, and then you do the things which should not be done. Apravrutti. Okay, so you are doing what should not be doing. So try to avoid those things. तेणे भूते भांबावली म्हणून संसाराची आडबा माझी पडली, मग महादुःखाचा घेतली दांडेवरी. Then what happens? That the real meaning is like this. What is actual meaning? You just forget it. The real meaning is that you start doing anything, then your anything and enemies, those things beat your inside piousness and you get defeated. You get beaten on that level. The meaning, the worldly meaning is you get beaten. It is not like that. Your goodness get beaten by the bad things. That is the reality. And then your life goes waste. Okay, it is what is written here. So you should avoid those things. Now if this side is devilish side is told, then now the godly saintly side is also there. येशान त्वंतगतम पापम जनानाम पुण्यकर्म ते द्वंद्व मोह निर्मुक्ता भजन्ते माम दृढव्रता. But there are people who are living pious life. Those people, they know that by committing sins you will follow the devilish path. But if you do pious thing, good things, then you will be on the righteous path. So what happens that they are facing the sorrows and joy and all those things in life, but as they are trying to pray the God, offer prayers at the feet of God, offer all the work at the feet of God 24 by 7, so they don't feel the bitingness of that sorrow and joy. They are okay like that. They remain detached from this world. They live a very good, beautiful and pious, peaceful and prosperous life. This is real prosperousness. This is real Lakshmi, means this is real richness. The richness doesn't come by money, power and all these things. The richness comes through the mind and body and soul being devoted to God. It is mentioned here. Okay? And then you see, they go beyond this duality. They try to become yogi, bhakta, and they devote their life by serving the God 24 by 7. असे विकल्पाचे वायाणे काटे देखुनी सणाणे जे मतिभ्रमाचे पासवणे घेतीची ना. So there are, it is not, the road is not full of petals of roses. There are a lot of thorns, there are a lot of, things are there. But they do not get diverted from their path. They know that we are going towards God. These are part of the life. They do not accept bad things. Simple in one sentence you can say. उजू एकनिष्ठितीच्या पावली रगोडीने विकल्पाची भाली महापातकांची सांडली अटवी जी. So they remain one. They remain one with the God. They have become unison with the God. So they do not commit any sin as such. Panchamahapapa means 5 big sins they do not commit, and all those things are there. Okay, go and check those things. मग पुण्याचे धावा घेतले. What are the like 10 commands means 5 Panchamahapapa are also there. 5 biggest sins they do not commit. Please check them. मग पुण्याचे धावा घेतले आणि माझी जवळीक पातले किंबहुना ते चुकले वाट वधेया. So they are on the righteous path. They are on the pious path. So they will definitely try to remain on that path. And they are also, this is the real meaning what I am. Now they are also aware about, if your known road is there like this, that in the night at this place, between this place to this place, if 100-meter gap is there between two light poles, then between this at particular juncture, when the turn is there, lights are good, but before that, this is the place where lot of darkness is there, and that is the place where lot of people steal your bag or whatever it may be, or many times even the animals attack at that place. So these people know where they are going to commit the mistake, going to err. So they remain alert at that place and try to avoid the bad things, committing sins and all those things, so that they remain on the righteous path. So, whatever they have means, those people who remain in the darkness, when you go there, they just still like that. These kinds of our habits are there who can steal our joy, and all those things are there. So they try to avoid those things, or they remain alert at that time and they try to remain one with the God. Beautiful. How in depth. You just imagine 19 years old, 19, 20, 21. Or maybe he might have started some 18, 19, 20, 21. That's all. 4 years he might have told. For example, Dnyaneshwari. At such a young age, he knows everything in depth. Okay? Dnyaneshwar Maharaj is great. Dnyaneshwar means Dnyaneshwar, the God of knowledge. जरा मरण मोक्षाय मामाश्रित्य यतन्ति ये ते ब्रह्म तद्विधु कृष्णम अध्यात्मम कर्म च अखिलम. ओके, Jara means if this shirt is there, suppose made up of pure cotton, we keep it at one place for maybe 100 years. What will happen? It will be jara, jirna, means only threads will be left. Like that, our body is there, it becomes old. That is a jara, old age. Maran means to die. And if you want to get rid of this, you want to achieve the Nitya Muktata, detachment from everything at all the moments, remaining one with the God at all the time, becoming Bhakta, Yogi, then they come and serve me. They become unison with me. That is what God is saying, Shri Krishna is saying. And these people, they know what should be done, what not be done, and they try to follow the path, they walk on the path of razor's blade. So they remain always alert. Okay, this is that. Even if they are playing, even if they are eating, even if they are sleeping, even if they are might be cooking or doing work, playing with the kids, or doing work in the office, wandering, or exercising, doing something, but every moment they do the work of God only. Wandering in the sense, if you go for a walk, for example, still they are aware what they are doing. There is one proverb with the poor people in India. If you walk more, your sins get diluted. And it is better if you walk towards the God, towards some mandir or temple or something. So your all the sins get diluted with the God and in fact get destroyed. So always remain on the righteous path. But by mistake, to our is human, we might commit some mistake. Because of that, some sins might get collected. So it is better to walk towards God and temple and try to get rid of those sins. And that is why we are trying 24/7, we are walking towards the God only. That is why 24/7 work is worship we are trying. That whatever we are speaking, God is speaking through our mouth. Whatever we are seeing, God is seeing through our eyes. Whatever we are listening, God is listening through our ears. Whatever we are thinking, God is thinking through our brain. So wherever we walk, we are doing only God's work. And that is why Atma Tom Girijamati Sahachara Prana Shariram Bro. That verse is there. Whatever I do, it is the work of God only. And that devotion, that piousness, that righteousness, everything doing with ethics and values is very important. Okay? If you do that, then what happens? एरवी तरी पार्था जन्म मरणाची निमे कथा ऐसिया प्रयत्न ते आस्था विये जयांची. This is what we have to try and do. Prayatna means trying very hard. So while you are living and while you are on the deathbed also, you have improved your unisonness with God, becoming yogi and bhakta at every moment. At the deathbed also you are one with the God. You cannot be separated from God. Then this body goes and you become one with the God forever. तया तो प्रयत्नोची एके वेळे मग समग्रे परब्रह्मे फळे ज्या पिकले या रसुगळे पूर्णतेचा. So they are trying to become unison with the God throughout their life. And they have become so ripened fruit that the mango is there. Once it gets so ripened that it falls down from the tree. Like that, they have become so unison with the God that they got detached from this world. Beautiful example. तेवेळी कृतकृत्यता जग भरे तेथ अध्यात्माचं नवलपण पुरे कर्माचे काम सरे विरमे मन. At that time he becomes fully satisfied with his life. And Adhyatma means becoming one, Adhyatma means becoming one with the God. Then whatever work that person does becomes offered at the feet of God like yajna. is offered to the God. Viramevan, his mind becomes one with the God, and his mind stays with the God only, rests there. What a language. ऐसा अध्यात्म लाभ तया होएगा धनंजय भांडवल जया उद्यमी में. Now, last time I told you that Brahman, Vaishya, Shudra, Kshatriya. Vaishya means all the money is God, the profit is God, given in this OV 178, 7th chapter, and it is a translation of 29th verse. ऐसा अध्यात्म लाभ जया होएगा धनंजय भांडवल जया उद्यमी. I am the businessman. And Bhandwal means the money and all the capital and all the resources are me, and the profit is me only. Beautiful. Everyday profit is me only. So here is the proof. तया ते साम्याची वाढी ऐक्याचे सांदे कुळवाडी तेथा भेदाची दुबळवाडी नेडीच येतो. So Samyavad means socialism means seeing the God everywhere. So in that stable mind that he sees God everywhere, Advaita, at that time, when he is one with God, he cannot see anything else. And whatever weakness is there, he has already overcome that. So he always remains one with the God. And so this is the another side of the story. If you go beyond egoism, body is me, you try to fulfill your wishes, you lose your life. On the other hand, if you devote every moment to the God, you come to this side, you become yogi bhakta, and you try to become this Arjuna. You see, this is how Shri Krishna is guiding Arjuna. He is trying to tell so many facets, infinite facets of the human life, and he is trying to give him direction and making himself one with himself only. Okay. स अधिभूत अधिदैव माम स अधियज्ञम च ये विदु प्रयाण काले पिचत माम ते विदुर्युक्त चेतसात. So this is how, in Sanskrit, if you want to know, we read like this. But when it is like this, sadhibhuta adhidaivam mam sadhiyajnam cha ye vidu prayana kale pichate mam te viduryukta chetasa. Fast if you read. Sa adhibhuta bhuta means whatever panchama bhuta, the body is there. Adhideva means it is applicable to the soul, our soul, small soul, infinite soul. No, not that one. That small soul. And adhyajna, whatever you do, it should be offered at the feet of God. If it is not happening, then you have to face the karma siddhanta, karma vipak siddhanta. Whatever you prove, so you will get back that one. Okay, so these things you are facing at all the time. But what happens? That you improve your knowledge, improve your oneness with the God, so that when you are going to die, at that time, you will remain one with me. You will not get confused. You will not feel sorrow that I am losing body and all those things. You will be satisfied. Once I went to the hospital. I asked mother, how are you? She said, I am happy, okay. Don't worry about me. Looked at me. And then this slept, she didn't wake up. So she was satisfied with her life. So you see, there are people who are satisfied with their lives. So like that you should live. He is advising Arjuna. Let us see what Dnyaneshwari Maharaj is saying. जी साधीभूता माते प्रतीति तेनी हाते धरुनी अधिदैवते शिवतलेगा. So adhibhuti, so means whatever we are doing with the body, we are going to get the whatever it may be, karma vipak siddhanta. And adhidevate means adhidevik is also the jeev. Adhibhutik, adhyatmik and adhidevik is there. If some disease occurs, it is adhibhutik. It happens to the body. Jeev means you are passing through some sukha and dukkha, that is jeev. And another thing is, one more thing is there, that some earthquake happens. That is a godly thing. It is what is, that is adhibhutik, adhyatmic and adhidevic is there. Okay, let us go ahead. ज्या जाणीवेचे वेगे मी अधियज्ञ दृष्टी रिगे ते तनुचे वियोगे विरह नव्हते. नाउ इफ यू अंडरस्टँड ऑल दीज थिंग्स, आधिभौतिक, आध्यात्मिक अँड आधिदैविक, and you offer everything at the feet of the God, then you come to realize that, oh, what is happening, it is happening because of this. Okay. Offer those things at the feet of God as well. Then while we die, we don't feel anything. Oh, we have become one with the God. At that time, you don't feel sorrow. You, even while dying, you are in there, that bliss, that joy. एरवी आयुष्याचे सूत्र बिघडता, भूतांची उमटे खडाडता, काय न मरतो याही चित्ता युगांतून आहे. Now, if we go on the wrong path, then while we are dying, you feel, I don't want to die, like that you feel. परी नेणो कैसे पैगा, जे जडून गेले माझ्या, अंगा ते प्राणाची या लगबगा न साडितीची माते. But throughout the life, they have lived a pious life, unison with me. At that time, even at the end of their life, they are not going to leave me and I am not going to leave them. That's the promise of God. That is the promise of Shri Krishna, Dnyaneshwari Maharaj as well. एरवी तरी जाणायचे जे निपुणतेची अंतःकरण युक्त योगी. Otherwise also, those people have become yukta, yogi, bhakta inside their mind, body and soul. And they have become expert in that. Okay? So this is 84th verse, 7th chapter, 30th verse and 84th, in fact, OV. What I always say, that becoming yogi and bhakta and doing everything, offering work is worship 24/7, it is given over here. Yukta yogi. You have become one with me, and that is yogi. That is what Sri Krishna and Dnyaneshwari Maharaj are saying. So these are the proofs. One was here, 78 and 84. Remember. And that is why Brahman, Yaha Brahmam Janati, Saha Brahmana. Then next, Vaishya, the real business and profit is God. Shudra, who is always serving the God. Kshatriya, who is always getting rid of his bad qualities. Those are Kshatriya. And all these are 4 ways to achieve God, to becoming one with the God. Similarly, all these people become yogi. Yogi means your soul becomes one with the infinite soul. You have become yogi. And at that time, if you have become yogi and you are going to die, at that time also, you will remain yogi only. Okay? So, तव ये शब्द कुपिके तळी नोडवेची अवधानाची अंजुळी जे नावेक अर्जुन तये वेळी मागाची होती. So what happens? Now it's a beautiful language. The best language in the world I'm going to talk now. It is uncomparable anywhere in the world. तव ये शब्द कुपिके तळी नोडवेची अवधान अंजुळी जे नावेक अर्जुन तये वेळी मागाची होता. Now what happens? Beautiful language, Dnyaneshwari Maharaj. He is saying that Shri Krishna is speaking. He told me, suppose 4 things. Out of that, he told me 4 things, but I am still behind. I am at the first thing only. I didn't analyze this. I didn't analyze this. He started saying this. So he started collecting all the words. And then he is trying to analyze all the words. Beautiful. Anjuli means the hand doing like this. Both hands. And then you take water and you drink, no, like that. Beautiful. Now you see. The language is so fantastic. At one place he is saying that Brahmaras, whatever Shri Krishna is speaking, ears want to see, eyes want to listen, brain wants to taste, and Jiva wants to see, and all those things. Imagine. They have started quarreling with themselves. No. Ear is saying, no, I want to see it. Brain is saying, no, I want to taste. Eyes are saying, no, I want to listen. There is so competition among all our sensory organs. because he is not understanding that Brahmaras is everywhere, how to acquire it, how to remain with one with that. He's trying to, I hope you understand what he has become like that, like a child. He wants more and more chocolate. Okay, so he has fallen behind. So he's trying to understand that. जे तत् ब्रह्मवाक्य फळे जे नाना अर्थ रसे रसाळे बहका ते आहाळी परिमळे भावनाचे नाउ यू सी it is so tasty, at the same time it has very good smell, and at the same time it has good meaning as well. At the same time you can see God is speaking. So I hope you understand. So he's trying to see, he's trying to listen, he's trying to understand, he's trying to taste, and all those things are happening at the same time. Brahmaras, he's, I hope you understand what he's saying. सहज कृपा मंदान्वये कृष्ण दुमाची वचन फळे अर्जुन श्रवणाची एक खोळे अवचित पडेली. ओके, सो 187. अशी ही श्रीकृष्णाची वृक्षाची वचनरूपी फळे सहज कृपारूपी मंद वाराने अर्जुनाच्या कानरूपी ओटीत अकस्मात पडली. नाउ these words, this Arjun is like ear. So those words have fallen inside the ear, having a lot of beautiful meaning. Okay, ते प्रमेयाचीच होका वळली की ब्रह्मरसाच्या सागरी चुबकुळली मग तैसिका घेतली घोळली परमानंदे. So he's telling a lot of theories and a lot of formulae and all those things he's telling, for example. But while listening that, he's taking deep inside the ocean of Brahmaras, and he's trying to, unless you take a deep, you won't understand what is water. Like that, he took that deep inside the Brahmaras, and he's feeling the Paramananda, the ultimate joy in his life. Beautiful, beautiful. तेणे बर्वेपणे निर्मळे अर्जुना उन्मेषाचे डोहाळे घेता ती गळा विस्मयामृताचे. विस्मय अमृताते, it should be अमृताचे. So he has become so clean, pure and pious, and then he is experiencing the immortalness of God through his soul, not body. In fact, his body also is feeling that I have become infinite soul and all this. Each and every particle of his body has become one with the God and experiencing those. I hope you understand. Even with this body, you can experience the infiniteness. Of course, it is going to get perished. No body, nobody's material things are immortal. In fact, once by quantum physics also you can describe that body can be converted into energy, matter can be converted into energy, energy can be converted into matter. So everything is there immortal, in fact. But of course, will not remain as with this body, maybe like Ashish or whatever. There are billions and trillions and quadrillions people and bodies have been happening over here on the Mother Earth itself. And there are so many other infinite universes and dimensions are there, where so many species are there. So, but they are part of this God only. Okay, try to understand what he's saying. And he's experiencing the infinite joy, immortalness. ओके, त्या सुखसंपत्ती जोडलिया मग स्वर्गावाती वाकुलिया हृदयाचा जीवी गुतकुलिया होत हाती. Now he is experiencing so joy, he has become one with the God, that even the heavens, he is doing like that kids do, no? He is doing like that to heavens. I don't want to come to you, heavens. I want to remain with the God only. Like that he is saying, Arjun. So Arjun has become like a child, pure small child, and Shri Krishna has become like a mother, and he is telling everything. ऐसे वरील चिलीची वरवा सुख जावो लागे फावा तव रस स्वादाची हवा लाहो केला. He has become he want to gain more and more knowledge, gain more and more rasaswad, brahmaras. He want to experience it more and more. झाकरी अनुमानाचनी करतळे घेऊन ते वाक्य फळे प्रतिती मुख एक वेळ घालू पाहिली. देन व्हॉट हॅपन? सो he is experiencing everything and he try to experience like something. For example, this letter is there, for example. So he wants to see every word and brahmaras and everything like this and want to experience, yeah, it is here and I am experiencing, like in Marathi one proverb is there that talhatil awa means a gooseberry kept on the hand and I am experiencing it, yeah, I can see that, like that he is experiencing. तर विचाराची या रसनानं दाटती परी हेतूचाही दशनीना फुटती ऐसे जाणून सुभद्रापती चुंबीची ना. सो his thoughts have become one with the God, his tongue has become one with the God, his intentions have become one with the God, and it cannot be broken now. Like that, you mean Subhadrapati means Arjuna has become. मग चमत्काराला म्हणे ये जळीची मा तारांगणे कैसा झकविले असलकपणे अक्षरांचे. सो नाउ व्हॉट एव्हर द मिरॅकल्स आर देअर, I do not want those miracles. I just want to remain one with the God. Fulfilling wishes, I do not want those things. I want to remain one with the God. Like that is happening. ये पदे नव्हती फुडिया गगनाची या घडिया एथ आमची मती बुडिया थाव न निघे. It means there are so many words being spoken. That sky is there. Sky is folded, and it has become like this. So many words are there. It has been folded into so many parts. But I want to experience everything at once. And that is what Arjuna is feeling. वाचुनी जाळा वयाची गोठी ऐसी जीवी कल्पुनी किरीटी ते पुनरपी केली दृष्टी यादवेंद्रा. सो 96 असे जर मग वाक्य काळाची गोष्ट कशाला असा अर्जुनाने मनात विचार करून त्याने पुन्हा भगवंताकडे दृष्टी केली. सो वाय शुड आय अंडरस्टँड ऑल दिस थिंग्स? आय जस्ट वॉन्ट टू लुक ॲट द गॉड. अँड दॅट्स वाय ही लुक्ड ॲट यादव इंद्र. Yadav means Yadav and Indra means the king of the Yadav means Shri Krishna. मग विनविले सुबटे हा जी एक वाटे सातही पदे अनुच्छिष्टे नवले हाती. जस्ट अ मिनिट. ओके. So he is trying to understand 7 padas, which are them Brahma, Adhyatma, Karma, and Adhibhut, Adhidev, Adhyajna, and Prayankali Tujasman. I say 7 things he has given. Brahma, Brahma Tattva. Adhyatma, becoming one with the God. Prayankal means while dying. And Adhibhut, Adhideva, Adhyajna. We have already seen that. Adhibhut means related to body. And Adhideva means with the soul, and Adhyayana means whatever we are doing and all those things. So, and Karma means the work is worship we should perform, and while dying also I am trying to remember you. So while all these 7 things are being done, I am remaining one with you, and while dying also I am remembering you, and these are all 7 things I am experiencing at one moment, at this particular moment only. And this is very this is itself is a miracle. It's a miracle that I'm experiencing all the 7 things at this moment. This is what Arjuna is saying. एरवी अवधानाचे नि वाहिलेपणे नाना प्रमेयांचे उगाणे काय श्रवणाचे नि आंगणे बोलवा हाती. Okay, so there are we are with the concentration, we are listening to so many prameya means so many theories we are listening, and people are speaking, we are understanding, all those things are happening. परी तैसे नोहेची देवा देखला अक्षरांचा मेळावा आणि विस्मयाची या जीवा विस्मय झाला. मीन्स गॉड Shri Krishna, Arjuna is saying, what has happened? You see, there are so many fairs going on at the same time. For example, convocation is going on, convention is going on. Somewhere, the garden is there, and so many things are going on at the same time. So many things are happening at the same time, and like that, so many things. A music festival is going on. So many other festivals are going at the same time. For example. And like that, you have created so many words, so many theories, and I'm listening. The words have been created like so many kinds of festivals and conventions and convocations and so many things are going on. Okay, at the same time, and I'm not understanding whether I should go here, go here, go here, and understand this, take a degree, take this, take that, go there, enjoy this or enjoy that. I'm not understanding. And I'm just watching it. Viswa means I'm just watching it with how many miracles he has created. And just I'm trying to understand that I should remain with you, let all these things go on. That is what I have felt. That is what Arjun is saying. कानाचे नि गवाक्षद्वारे बोलाचे रश्मी अभ्यंतरे पाहेना तो चमत्कार अवधान ठकले. So with the years I'm trying to understand, and when we listen something we understand, then you become enlightened. So like that when I'm listening to you, I'm getting enlightened at all the times. With full concentration I am listening. देवीची अर्थात चाडमच आहे, ते सांगत आहे विळूनच आहे, म्हणून निरूपण लावला आहे की जो देवा. सो दॅट इज वाय आय एम जस्ट ट्राईंग टू लिसन टू यू. युअर निरूपण मीन्स डिस्कोर्स, अँड आय जस्ट वॉन्ट टू रिमेन विथ यू अँड कीप लिसनिंग. आय डोंट केअर अबाउट what is the meaning and what is happening inside and outside me. Just I want to listen. ऐसा मागील पडताळा घेऊनी पुढा अभिप्राव दृष्टी सुनी, तेवीची माझी शिरवणी आरती आपुली. So trying to understand what you have spoken earlier, then trying to understand it, and then I hope you understand that I'm not into that. I just want to listen with full concentration, just want to look at you, listen to you, that's all. He's saying, कैसे पुसती पाहे पाम जाणीव, भिडोची तरी लांघो नेदी शिव, एरवी कृष्ण हृदयासी खेव देवो सरला. 103 means it is the Arjun who understand that how to keep the heart and soul and the mood of Shri Krishna intact, and still keep on asking beautiful questions, get an answer, becoming one with the God. That kind of attitude Arjun has, to respect his guru, to respect Shri Krishna, and still keep on the conversation going on, so that he remain one, immersed in the unison with the one with the God at all the time. अगा गुरु ते जे पुसावे, ते येणे माने सावध होवावे, हे एकची जाणे आघवे सव्यसाची. So Shri Krishna is Guru, so he is keeping his respect, and with alertness he is asking a lot of questions. Becoming one with him, he is asking a question, understanding it, and remaining one with the God at all the time. आता तयाचे ते प्रश्न करणे, वरी सर्वज्ञ हरीचे बोलणे, हे संजय आवडलेपणे सांगेल कैसे. Now he is asking the question, Arjun is asking question. Then the person who knows everything, that Shri Krishna is speaking, and then Sanjay is going to write it in Sanskrit. Now he is going to speak, rather Sanjay is going to speak, and those words will be written in Sanskrit with a crisp language by Vyas Rishi, and that will be written as a Geeta, and that Geeta will be translated by me, and then you are also coming to know this, and billions of people will get enlightened. I hope you understand. This is what is this OV means. ते अवधान द्यावे गोठी, बोलीजेल नीट मराठी, जैसे कानाचे आधी दृष्टी उपेगाच आहे. So again, that Sanskrit, Marathi and all those things are there. I am going to speak in Marathi so that everybody can understand it, because they understand this language. In fact, this is Prakrit language. Later on it evolved as a Marathi, and in fact I told in Hindi as well, not in Marathi. I didn't tell in Marathi. There are 56 languages in Dnyaneshwari. Marathi, Sanskrit, Marathi, Prakrit, Hindi, Sanskrit, and so many others are there. Okay, so just listen, then as I told you already, बोले नीट मराठी, कानाची आधी दृष्टी. So you will see, your ears will see, eyes will listen, and tongue will think, and brain will like that is going to happen. In fact, all organs will be confused then, because they want to acquire the Brahmaras. They want to feel the bliss and joy forever. Okay. बुद्धीची जिभा बोलाचा न चाका गाबा गा अक्षरांची भांबा इंद्रिय जीती. So बुद्धीची जिभा, even the brain will have the tongue to get the experience how the tongue feels. बोलाचा न चाका गाबा, so it will understand the root cause, the reality of the God by becoming yogi and bhakta. It will become unison with the God. Aksharachi bhamba indriya jiti. So they will not get confused. They will experience the one and the same thing, that is Brahmaras. Okay, that's clear. पहापा मालतीचे कळे घ्राणासे कीर वाटले परिमळ परी वरिचिले बरवा काही डोळे सुखिया नव्हते. Now there are so many flowers which are very good fragrance, good smell, and they are also beautiful to look. Maybe a Malti kind of a flower is there, and the jasmine is there, then other flowers, Ananta flower is there. There are so many flowers. They have very beautiful smell, and they look beautiful as well. So your eyes get that joy, and by looking at that, brains get the joy, and you smell fragrance, so your nose also get a good joy as well. Like that, all the pancha jnanendriya, karmendriya, and whole body, mind and brain and soul, everything is getting the joy of becoming unison with the God. तैसे दशेचिया देशीचिया हवावा इंद्रिय करती राणीवा मग प्रमेयाचिया गावा लेसा जायचे. Okay, so like that you will become, and all the organs and of all the organism will get the joy. And Gawa means the whole village, the whole city, the whole world will become happy, and all those things. Even your whole body will become happy. Each and every cell in your body will experience the joy. ऐसेने नागरपणे बोलून निमित्ते बोलणे ऐका ज्ञान म्हणे निवृत्तीचा. Like this, whatever God is saying, He is telling in the words, but we are understanding beyond the words. And I am going to tell you and going to make you Atma Dhyani. That is the guarantee of Dnyaneshwari Maharaj, the disciple of Nivrutti Nath. He is giving us guarantee. I mean, that's Dnyaneshwari Maharaj. Dhyan Ishwar, the God of knowledge. So ultimately in the 7th chapter, what we saw, that we have to become one with the God. Serve 24/7 as work is worship towards the God. Remaining one with the God, so that we do everything with full concentration. We remain on the righteous path, follow all ethics and values. And if we do that at all the moments, once we do that, once we do that at all the moments, we remain one with the God all the times. While death also, we will remain one with the God, and we will get merged into the God forever. Okay, let us try to live such life. इति श्रीमद् भगवद्गीता सुपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे विज्ञान योगो नाम सप्तमोऽध्याय. There are 30 verses here and 210 OVs were there. Sri Sachidananda Paramastu. Thank you very much.